I'm Beth Gustafson. I've worked at DCLS for 13 years now, and I find myself in the role of senior scientist in the radiochemistry lab. In the 13 years that I've been here, I've held quite a few. I think 5 positions if I can go back to the beginning. I was hired as a lab specialist in the Commodities, Organics, Motor Fuels, and Pesticides lab, where I started off doing fruits and vegetable testing for pesticides. From then, I got a promotion to a scientist in the chemical warfare agent program and moved into the senior scientist position when that was vacated, and worked in that lab until the grant ended, unfortunately. From there, I went and did some air work back in the Commodities, Organics, Motor Fuels, Pesticides lab, or COMP for short, and was in that role for about a year, and then an opportunity presented itself in the radiochemistry laboratory for the senior scientist, which is where I find myself now. It's a lot easier now that I'm in there. A couple of years ago, I would have told you it was a huge struggle. It is a very different type of science than what most people are accustomed to when they are analytical chemists. So a lot of learning went into it. It was a huge learning curve. But now now that I'm in that position, it's business as usual. We do a lot of drinking water testing, making sure that there's no radioactivity in drinking water samples. We also do some environmental surveillance, some food surveillance in support of the emergency response networks. And so my job right now is a lot of quality assurance, a lot of data review, and just making sure that the lab is running and samples are getting out on time. I came to DCLS from a private laboratory because I was looking to start a family and I wanted more regular hours. I didn't want to keep putting in weekend time and not knowing when my day would end. So really, DCLS drew me in because I love science, and I also knew that my days were pretty much going to be set from the beginning. I've always had a sense of wanting to make sure that people are safe, testing samples and making sure that that water that you're drinking, that you're not going to get sick from it. That food that you're eating, it's not going to make your family sick. So I've always just had that public service aspect of wanting to do something to keep people protected in the Commonwealth. I think everyone who comes to work at DCLS has that sense of wanting to do something for their community. They want to keep the public safe. And so being able to protect your drinking water, keeping your food safe, making sure that you're not going home and contaminating your family, your friends, your pets with anything that you could interact with in the environment. I think that that's really important, that people can go and be part of their community and not have to worry about those things. I think there's a lot of opportunity for professional and personal growth here at DCLS. There are so many people that you have the ability to interact with here, everyone from different disciplines, science disciplines, and different degrees and different perspectives. And so it's very easy to find someone that can mentor you or give you just a different thought maybe than how you're viewing something. DCLS is great at sending people to conferences and workshops to really develop and hone your skills and to interact with people that are professionals and experts in your field. Personal growth, there's a lot. DCLS offers a lot of ability to have personal growth. I find myself in a role where I have taken on a role of being able to plan events for people and to really promote a culture of appreciation and recognize the hard work that we do here, but to be able to celebrate that too. And so for me, the personal growth has come in the form of kind of stepping out of a typical scientist role of kind of being withdrawn maybe and really focused on work, to now I can be out and talk to people and really just make sure that they appreciate their job here as well. I do. There can be a lot of collaboration here. I think that you do have that sense of team when you are working here, not only within your group, but just as an organization as a whole. My team is very small and we depend on each other for everything. And within the building, a smile for somebody when they're having an awful day, or, being able to say, hey, it's Friday, it's good, we're good, the weekend's coming. There's a lot of chance to be part of the team here, and we have a lot of events to encourage people to be part of a team. Not just within your group, but there's committees like what I had just talked about with planning events. You know, we do a lot of things to just really promote appreciation, and you can be part of those committees if you feel like that's something that you want to do outside of your normal workday. There's a lot of ways that we have fun together here at DCLS. We have a lot of events that we put on in the building to bring people down and just, you know, cut loose at the end of a long week. We have Halloween parties, we have chili cook-offs and soup cook-offs and all sorts of eating events. We love to eat around here. So a lot of things to just bring people in and really get them together. We also take advantage of being downtown. So we do walk to the food carts quite a bit. We enjoy being outside, so anytime we have a chance to be outside of this building, we do. And for those of us who live close to each other, we also take that opportunity to get together, spend time with each other and families outside of work. I think you have the opportunity to work both independently and autonomously. If you would like to be part of a group, you have that ability. If you like to be a person who likes to work independently, you certainly have that opportunity as well. I think everybody takes pride in their work and they want to do a good job, and sometimes just saying, I'm the one who did that, is really rewarding.